Hello everyone, and welcome to the archive. In this video I will read a page of a fanfiction based in the world of darkness. So without further ado, this is Black Blood Blade Blues. The Embrace. The act of a vampire draining and replacing a victim's blood with a bit of their own to pass the curse of vampirism to a mortal. This is how it all begins. Every kindred, willing or not, becomes what they are through this unholy process. Chris is no different. When he entered through that door, when he laid foot in this room, he knew he wouldn't walk outside with his heart beating. He had been ghouled for barely 2 years and already cut ties from all he knew back in his hometown. It would be a lie to say he wasn't nervous. After all, his life was on the line. Alexander, his domitor, was waiting for him in that hotel room. Chris found him looking at the night sky through the window, shirtless. Alexander was a mysterious man to Chris, even after 2 years of servitude. And despite that, he would trust his life to the vampire, as he was about to do that very night. "Did you watch the sunset, as I told you?" asked the black-haired vampire to his thrall. "I engraved it in my memory as if it was the last one," replied the white-haired mortal to his domitor. An eternal instant of silence fell between both of them, as Alexander shifted his arms from resting behind his back and into his pockets. "I told Alfredo to get you new clothes and a suit," he pointed out, making another pause in his speech afterwards. "You're aware you might not make it through tonight, right?" Chris looked down. He had thought about this moment for more than a year now, and the possibility of death still haunted him. He looked back up with a slight frown and a glimpse of determination in his eyes. "I forfeited my life when I left all I knew about the mortal world. This is a risk I'm willing to take. This is my purpose," he said, willing to become what his master was, to enter the world that hid in the shadows of reality. "So be it. You know what to do," was the last statement of the old vampire. Chris nodded. He guessed the process would be messy, so he also took off his shirt and laid back in Maria's bed in the middle of the room. There was a plastic sheet on top of it, most likely to prevent blood spills from staining the place. He closed his eyes, without a god to pray for this to go well. The first sensation was familiar, 2 pleasant piercing wounds on the left side of his neck. This time, however, it was for longer. Bit by bit, his blood was leaving his body through Alexander's mouth. He felt his life force weakening, flickering as a candle under the storm, and just like that, Chris was dead. Thank you for listening to the first page of Black Blood Blade Blues. If you want to, leave a like on the video so it can reach more people, and if you enjoy this kind of content, you can always subscribe for more. See you on the next one.